Hello and welcome to Simon's Trading Channel. Happy Thursday to you. Thank you for joining me for another one of my videos. Welcome to Pullback City, population Bitcoin. Will it hit 85? Maybe. Anyway, let's get straight on with the price action analysis. So, starting with the lower time, having a look at the daily as well today, you can see that in a similar manner to this impulsive move to the upside, Bitcoin basically had the volatility expansion on the 4-hour time frame side, with price being above the midpoint of the Bollinger Band, which is 20 SMA. Then the volatility cooled off. Then there was another move to the upside because price remained above that midpoint the whole way as volatility expanded. Here now you can see that on the 4-hour time frame. So as I recorded yesterday's video, Bitcoin was where? Sort of here somewhere, so still above the midpoint. And then you can see volatility has cooled right off since then. And that tends to be a counter trend play, with the trend obviously on this 4-hour time frame being to the upside, therefore a downside move. And I've got this support resistance line of randomness coming in, basically corresponding to this little range here and the bottom of it, which is 85,000. Now, that it's also pretty much where the bottom of the Bollinger Band is now. So a move down to there, I think, is completely legitimate. And as long as then there wasn't volatility expansion on the 4-hour to the downside, that will probably be the completeness of the pullback. So, down towards that 85,000 mark. So what I'm trying to describe, probably very inarticulately, is this sort of thing. That sort of thing, I think would look completely fine. A retest, and then that would likely beget more downside. And yes, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would, let's say, just pour a bit of water on the flames that Bitcoin has been burning for the last couple of weeks, really. So yeah, I'd like to see 85 remain as support, and I'd like to see the 4-hour continue to contract its volatility, but then the next volatile move to occur to the upside. And eyes on where the midpoint of the Bollinger Band is at that point, because that's where you need price to close above for the first steps of that to occur. From a momentum point of view, as you can see, it's still cooling off, although it's still very much to the upside. MACD is miles away from the zero line to the upside. But the pivot to turn this green again is quite far away. It's 91.5. So, a good $1,000 away from where price is at the moment. So that to me would suggest at least a bit more sideways and down, and then maybe come back to it. Daily will probably look quite similar. Let me just get rid of my scribblings. Daily, you can see, was fairly, the volatility expansion on the daily was pretty good. And it is just cooling off and going basically sideways now. Excuse me. It's going to take a lot to shift the daily trend anywhere other than to the upside. I mean, the local low at the moment on the daily time frame is 67,000. So it's quite far away from there. And as I said, on the 4-hour time frame, a significant way without affecting this trend, it just would, dampen down those flames a bit that Bitcoin's been spitting out of its exhausts last 2 weeks. A Fibonacci retracement of the last move has that 382 coming at 82, which would seem quite reasonable. I'd like to see it stay above 85 though. And the 236 has already kind of had a play. So yeah, there's certainly no doom, but it does look like pullback is happening and may have some more legs. From the point of view of momentum on the MACD on this daily time frame, you can see it's basically 85,000, which, no coincidence, is my support resistance line, which has mysteriously disappeared on the 4-hour time frame over here, 85,000. And you can see loss of 85,000 would basically shift the MACD back red, but still very much with upside momentum, just cooling off somewhat. Momentum does have to cool off at some point. It just becomes increasingly hard mathematically to maintain momentum at high levels in terms of percentage. Just simple maths. And so you do expect it to cool off. But what is a bullish cooling off in momentum is sideways consolidation rather than. So yes, the former is what I'd be looking for, and the latter is what I would not like to see. So yeah, I'm hoping that 85 will hold, and down on the sort of lower time frames. Thinking about now, it's Thursday today. CME's only got a day left of trading. Is Bitcoin likely to break onto new all-time highs this week? I would say no. But I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it hold 85,000 into next week, and then who knows what will happen. Hopefully more upside. Okay, there we go. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and join me tomorrow for Friday, and we'll see what CME looks like it's going to close. Take care. Bye-bye.